Hello everyone, and this is Imperial Souvlaki. This is the second video of the channel, and we will be starting something a little bit different. I know we left off with Trebizond having taken Samshke over with Georgia in the last video, but we're going to do a little bit of a break from Trebizond and continue later on. What we're going to do here is start our Byzantine Empire campaign. So the Byzantine Empire, as you can see from here, are these two purplish, maroonish colors. Not too sure exactly what that color is called, but you know what I mean. So we start as a 3-province country. Now we're in a little bit of a perilous situation for those of you that are not familiar with Byzantine starts, because the Ottoman Empire, this big green blob, has essentially taken all of the old Byzantine lands. Now we're essentially surrounded with few troops, few ships, and few allies. We're going to try to get back, at least in this episode, try to get back the coast. Now this is not being done alone. Here I have my entire Privy Council, or my advisors. The name kind of switches around, but either way, these are a group of friends that I made on the Paradox forums when I first started to ask for help on how to use the Byzantine Empire effectively. These individuals, these fine gentlemen, as I will call them now, these fine gentlemen aided me in actually establishing the Byzantine Empire within Europe and a little bit in Asia Minor previously. Now we're restarting here so that we can have the entire experience visualized for all of you. Now I'll be posting a little bit on the Paradox forums. This is our method of communication here. And they're going to be getting back to me. So these individuals are my war minister, my finance minister, all the other ministers, everything. So we're going to be taking this a little bit slow, but we're going to be getting to really great borders, hopefully in the future. We'll find out, if we're lucky. Alright, so let's click on here, and we'll hit play. Of course, Iron Man mode, because why not get achievements? We want all the achievements. And we're going to name this Souvlaki Empire with an exclamation point, because why not with an exclamation point? And loading screen. Eventually I'm going to build a good gaming PC that's not going to take 14.5 hours to load a game. You know, this is just a temporary setup for now. Alright, we have started. Let's see what the situation is here. The Empire of Byzantium in 1444. The Paleologos of Byzantium. Europe in 1444 is on the verge of the Age of Discovery, yet it is reeling from the shock of the failed crusade of Varna, as well as the threat of the Ottoman Empire in the east. The Treaty of the Tours has left Western Europe with an uneasy truce, one that looks like it could break at any time due to the ambition of the kings of France, England, and the Duke of Burgundy. In the north, the Kalmar Union remains in place despite the deposition of the Pomeranian king by the Hanseatic League, as well as the dissident Swedish and Danish nobles. The Russian states are barely starting to feel free of the Tatar yoke, as the Golden Horde continues to fracture, ever since its crushing defeat at the hands of the Timur. As the High Renaissance approaches, Italy and Germany remain fraught by the constant friction between the emperor and the many autonomous princes. The entire continent is on the verge of major changes, and it will be up to you to lead the Byzantine Empire through this period. So we're Orthodox, of course. We're going to try to take advantage of the icons so that we can have a little bit more power. So icons are something that can be bought with Patriarch authority. So we're going to try to get as much of that as possible so we can keep buying icons which give different bonuses for our empire. And we are a monarchy. Alright. Yada yada, environment. Okay.
The young heir Constantinos had proved that he had mastered the art of outmaneuvering the Ottomans in a first war, and that he could be victorious alone. His trusted Privy Council saw no need to offer him advice and anxiously waited as their ruler prepared the crippled empire for war. The phoenix will rise again, they thought, dreaming of the glorious Byzantine past.
Okay, so we're essentially just rolling for a good general from the nobility estate and grabbing some monarch points from the rest of the estates. Now let's check this guy out. And he just has a bunch of maneuvering pips. Couple siege pips. I mean, like, he can run really fast. We can get to Macedonia really quickly. Win an Olympic gold medal in sprinting. I was hoping for some more shock, but I guess not. But let's check out our ruler and our heir. Hopefully they're better. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so let's check this guy out. Ioannis isn't bad. He's got a little bit more pips. And Konstantinos has less siege. Okay, you know what? We'll stick with Ioannis. He's old. He can't run as fast as Matthäus, but he's going to do the trick. So what we're going to do now is choose a rival. And Venice looks like a good choice, just because we're going to take their land later anyways. And we also need to make sure that we have some decent, strong allies after this first war with the Ottomans. So ideally they would be rivaled with the Ottomans and maybe with Venice. Just makes it easier to grab them, because we're going to rival the Ottomans after this war if we're successful. Okay, Austria is, that's good. Okay, there. I don't know. Austria, definitely. We're gonna try for Poland and Austria, I think, because these guys aren't looking that great. Okay. Alright, and our fleet. So we're gonna put these guys up here, so that this way we can, you know, see the Ottoman troops, and we're gonna get ourselves a nice dude here. He's gonna be leading our fleet, but I don't like this name, so we're gonna name him Sink all the Shipsopolis, I think. Yeah, this is good. Sink all the Shipsopolis, Papadopoulos. You agree? Perfect. And he's literally a potato. Alright, so a potato with an admiral's hat. We're gonna keep him. How's he gonna sink all the Shipsopolis, Papadopoulos, with no pips? Alright. We're gonna save some money here. No food for the soldiers. And we're gonna delete this fort, because who needs shelter? No food, no shelter. It's tough times. We're gonna move these guys over to Athens, because we're gonna use them a little bit later on. But we just don't want them in Constantinople. Got a couple quick allies here. Theodoro is good. We're gonna try to improve with Albania, and then we're gonna try to get Trebizond, maybe also Imereti, but let's take a look. Alright, at least they're not rivaled with Imereti, and they're rivaled with them. Alright, so we gotta choose one. And choose one. Yep, we're going with them. We have a chance of getting a PU with them, and if we do, that means their land is going to be our land, and it's worth the risk. Rather than. Plus, Trebizond is smaller. Alright. Wallachia is also a good choice. So Wallachia, Meredi, Albania, Theodoro. But Albania we're going to use later. So we're going to try to use the Skanderberg strategy here. And we're going to just jump into... we're going to jump into that war with them whenever they declare. That's it. And then we're going to try to block the straits. We're going to join in with the all-powerful Skanderberg general. 3-star freaking general. And yeah. But to do this, we need to build all these galleys. Hopefully not too many. We don't want to get into too much debt. But we're going to have the galleys. We're also going to build a couple more soldiers. And we're going to wait for the Ottomans to declare on Albania. So hopefully they declare on Albania, not Kandar, not Trebizond, not Wallachia, not anybody else, not us, most importantly. And yeah. Let's see. Alright, no Theodoro. No. Not royal marrying you, because we're going to dump you as soon as we're done with this war. Okay. Whatever, that's fine. Yeah, living disaster. Disaster's okay. We're just gonna take land away from the nobility estate later. not a big issue for us right now. Let's see, speed this up a bit. So yeah, we're just gonna build those troops, and then after that, every province will be making galleys. So we're gonna need some galleys so that we can join in with the Venetian forces, and Venetian, Albanian, Naxosian, Porphyrian, I don't know how to actually call them, but yeah, join all of our troops together, all of our ships together, and hopefully together we can knock out the Ottoman ships and block the straits. So ideally we would block their soldiers from coming through. Alright, so the troops are right by Albania, which means that they are going to declare on them soon, which is good news. If they were parked next to Constantinople, we would be totally screwed. Okay, I can't find Siena. Literally don't know geography. Where's Siena? Somewhere. Italy soup. Okay, Italy soup. It's somewhere. It's there. Okay. Come on. Come on, just declare in Albania, man. I'm ready. Potato Admiral's ready. Sink all the ships, Opolis, Papadopoulos. Yes. Okay. Okay. It's time. Alright, so the strategy here is we're going to move our troops. Yeah, let's get this guy on. Alright, so we want to watch them. We want to watch them walk away. So we just don't want... We don't want them to be in a position where we march off to Macedonia in future. And then they just march right back to Macedonia and wreck us, because we don't stand a chance against the Ottoman army alone. So the goal here is going to be, we run to Macedonia, well, the Ottomans call it Selanik, so it's a province next to Edirne, right in the middle with the three fingers. We're going to try to siege that down faster than the Ottomans can siege down the Albanian province of Ljoja. Hopefully this works. Alright. Well, they've taken Venice's province right next to Albania. So we're not joining in right yet. I want to see where everybody's going before I jump in. And if we can position our ships in a way that we take out some Ottoman ships right when we declare, or when we get called by Albania, sorry, then that would be ideal. Just waiting for that perfect opportunity, right? Again, we just don't want those Ottoman troops to be anywhere nearby, because if they are, then that's going to cause us some problems. And realistically, if they catch our army and they hit us and we lose our troops that get stacked wipe, it's game over. We don't have the chance of building more troops if everybody is killed to be able to go and siege down that province. It's really all up to that race to grab Macedonia before they take Ljoja. But it's time. Alright. Call us, baby. Call us, we're ready. We want all the land. Oh, they're back? Of course. Of course. Okay, well, we have to deal with those 5 guys. I think we can deal with 5 guys. Alright, we're gonna head to Macedonia. But we're gonna leave the war for the next episode. I'm gonna just bring this up to my Privy Council, let them know that this is happening, and hopefully this all goes well. But I'm very curious to see what you guys think about this video, and in comparison to the last video, because I know the last video the sound was really high up, you couldn't hear me well, but hopefully this fixes it. But yeah, we're ready to take some Ottoman land. Let's take a look and see what happens in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching.
But will he succeed? If not, it will mean disaster for the empire.